with that parent. Right, there is a process that you have to go through. You would need to talk to your mum or whatever parent is responsible for taking care of you. If you have a caregiver, it's to speak to that caregiver and ask them to help you so that you are able to have contact with mum or dad in the prison.
If they stop loving each other, would they stop loving me?
Just because your parents have separated doesn't mean to say that they've stopped loving you. They've fallen out of love with each other, not with you.
Will we be okay? Will we be happy again?
You definitely will be okay again. At first it just seems like a disaster, a complete disaster, and you think that your whole family's coming apart and everybody's really unhappy. But over time it does get better and better and better and better. And eventually you see that mum and dad are okay again, because most people are, and you begin to be happy again yourself, and usually that takes a couple of years.
I'm still wondering why they split up.
Most kids do wonder why their parents split up, and it's really okay to ask your parents for the explanation of why they split up. If you ask your mum and dad, you'll find that they'll probably give you slightly different explanations, but that's okay.
What if I know my parents aren't telling me the truth?
I think if you've got an idea of why they split up, say what your idea is to your parents and see how they respond to that. And if you think that they are still lying to you, say, that doesn't make sense to me. I think it seems like whatever it is you think it is, and see what they say. And that might help the jigsaw puzzle fit together for you.
How can I get to see both my mum and my dad?
It's really important for kids to try and keep seeing both their mum and their dad, and that's neat that you really want to. So you'll have to keep saying to both your parents that you want to keep seeing both of them and you want to keep both of them in your life as much as you possibly can. So just keep being assertive about it and saying that that's what you want.
What if one of my parents doesn't want me to see my other parent?
It's understandable that one parent might hate the other parent, that's why they've separated. So say to that parent, look, I understand that you hate the other parent or really don't like the other parent, but that's my mum or my dad and I really want to keep them in my life. So I need you to help me to keep that parent in my life, even though you don't like them. I'm not asking you to have a relationship with them. I'm just asking you to help me have a relationship with them.
When I talked to someone about my parents' breakup, it did make me feel better. Like my mates, they spent heaps of time with me, which was so cool.
My grandparents helped me out, so there's probably someone out there that can help you too. Let's see what some other kids are doing to help them out.
When my mum was really upset, I didn't want to be a burden. I didn't want to make things more difficult for her. So I tended just to kind of go into my shell a bit, and it was more just, getting things done and being a little bit quieter, which isn't so much in my nature, but you do. For me, I thought, if I just stay out of her way, it'll make things better. But the result, it wasn't. Me and Mum, we needed to talk to each other.
Just kind of talk about it. Don't hold it in. Don't push it down.
Mum brought in a child counsellor, and she got me to draw lots of pictures about Mum and Dad and me. And it really helped.
My mum bought me and my brother a diary to know so she could know how we're feeling, because we didn't want to say it out loud. And she'd read our diaries because we let her, and to know how we're feeling about the separation.
Talking to my auntie, my uncle about my problems, and getting myself into activities like sports and kapahaka.
Keep doing as many activities as possible that you enjoy. Keep up sports, art and cultural activities. All the things that make you feel good. And just chill out. You may need to remind your parents how important these things are to you.
If you still feel really bad, you definitely need to talk to someone who can help you out. Start by telling your parents, family and whānau about your feelings and your worries. But if they can't help, try a school counsellor or even a teacher.
And then there's special help phone lines just for us kids. where they listen to you and suggest things to help you out.